Hello, potential Potrero Kids families. My name is Maddie and I am the admissions manager at Potrero Kids Preschool. We decided to do quick little videos for you guys because we understand the whole admission process is really overwhelming and we do not want you guys to be overwhelmed. You are already dealing with maybe infants or toddlers or preschoolers at home, maybe even older kids, and we are trying to make it as easy as possible so you can know how the process works. That way it can be more at ease. Okay, so let's get started. So step one in the application process and admission season. So we are talking about the 2022-23 school year, not this current school year, next school year. And the first step is tour season. So you're probably wondering, is there any in-person tours? What's going to happen this year? So we have decided to have a few different options. We are offering a few just Zoom tours where you will get all the information that you need. You can ask the questions, get information from the head of school, site supervisors, myself, and anything that you need to know. That is one option. The next option that we're going to offer are these peek-in tours. So unfortunately, we are not allowed to have any adults, any other children that are not part of our school inside our building. So we thought, what a great way for you to kind of at least peek in to our school to see what it looks like. So I understand it's very hard to pick a school for your child when you can't physically see it. So we will be offering these quick 15-minute little peek-in tours where you will get to stay in our yard, peek in inside the classrooms, and get a glimpse of what it's like in our preschool environment. So that is step one. And you'll be able to just go ahead and sign up on our website. Step two, applications. So applications are actually, you can apply throughout the whole year. And once you apply, you get added to our wait pool and you don't need to reapply. The only time you need to reapply is, let's say you decided to email me, say, please remove me from your list. And then the year comes by and then you decide to reapply. But besides that, you only need to apply once. And what the most important thing is, if you are interested in the 22-23 school year, which is next year, then you need to apply by January 7th, 2022. One big thing I always get asked is my child eligible? So as long as your child is 2 years old by September 1st, 2022, you are eligible to be in our 2-year-old classroom. So make sure you get the application in by January 7th. Step 3, interest survey. So a lot of times people think, what is an interest survey? It literally is a Google just survey where I send out to all the families who've applied, who've told me they're interested for the next school year. And it's just saying, hey, I'm interested. Actually, no, I'm not interested anymore. Remove me from the wait pool. Or you can ask to be deferred. So sometimes we have families who maybe are children 2 years old and they're not ready, and they want to wait until they're around 3 or 4 years old, so you can defer your application to the later years, okay? As long as you get that in. And the survey usually is about mid-January when that gets sent out. Step number 4, for those of you who want to apply for financial aid, in end of January, you have a financial aid application due, and then in mid-February, you need to turn in your 1040 tax return. And this is talking about the 2021 tax year. We're not talking about 2020. We're talking about 2021. So that's why you always want to start ahead of time when it comes to your taxes. And that gets turned in by towards the end of February, mid-end February. Step number 5, interest play dates. So these play dates, we have done them over Zoom last year. We have done them in person in the past. So we don't know what that's going to look like right now because we are a few months, before that happening, and things are constantly changing in our environment, as you can tell. So we are just going to wait until that gets a little bit closer to get more information. But a play date is literally just a way for you to connect to our school, meet our teachers, meet our staff, and just some kind of connection outside of just an application. And it's a way for us to get to know your child. So step number 6. So this is the last step. On March 8th, we will be sending out just results, whether you get a spot in a classroom or if you get added into a wait list. Please don't be discouraged by this because sometimes we don't have space for all these amazing families that are applying. but there's so much movement in March and April. But just make sure that to know that on March 8th is when you will receive notices whether you receive a spot or not for the 22-23 school year. So that pretty much wraps up the admissions timeline for the 22-23 school year. If you have any questions, the best way to contact me is through email at admissions@potrokids.org.